Hi, here's another the Pete's Fishing NZ tackle tips. I'm going to talk about ball bearings. There's sometimes this misconception, I think, that more ball bearings are better. We'll see part of the promotion or marketing sometimes with gear is how many ball bearings it's got. Now when I'm talking about ball bearings, I'm talking about things like this. They're actually bearing races that they're talking about. Just like that little fella there. Here we go, better view. And it'll be about how many of those are in the reel. The number of ball bearings doesn't determine ultimately the smoothness or durability or performance of a reel. Okay, it's about the quality of manufacture. You don't have to have 12 or 13 ball bearings to end up with a decent quality smooth reel. And I'll give you an example. Here's one of my favourites, my little TR 200G. And I think it's got one ball bearing and a bush, and I think that's about it for that reel. This fella here we have is a Shimano Bait Runner. I think that's got about 4 bearings in it, maybe 5 or something. But you know, really nice smooth reel, lovely to use, quite a durable sort of a reel, and it should last and perform as well as most pieces of gear. You know, for the sake of a bit of comparison, I recently bought another reel for an old fishing rod that's about 50 years old. I found a rod that was the same as the first rod I bought when I was a boy. And you know, most of my purchases for reels, I'm concerned about smoothness, balance, drag performance, and durability. And value for money comes in pretty big with that as well. So I want gear to do the job well. But I'm not interested so much in flashy or showy bits. I'm absolutely about performance and durability in my gear. And the number of ball bearings is really not a factor that comes into my purchases. That old rod I'm talking about, I just wanted a reel to stick on it. I may use it occasionally for a little bit of spinning. But I think probably for the first time in my life, I bought a reel because of basically how it looks. You know, it's not on there to perform necessarily. And I'll show you this reel. Whoops, now this is a very shiny, pretty thing, right? It is absolutely lovely, lovely and smooth. I'll get it spooled up and I'll give it some use at some stage. But yeah, the fact is it's just there to go on an old rod that's, yeah, about 50 years old and maybe have a little bit of fun with one day. But interestingly enough, this little reel has 13 ball bearings in it, okay? It's very smooth, and it's all nice and all that. But I didn't buy it or purchase it in this case because it had so many ball bearings. It wasn't a feature. I wouldn't have cared if it had 4 or 5. It's simply that I wanted a reel that I could pop on an old spinning rod, maybe have a bit of fun with a trout one day, something like that. Okay? So when you're coming to buy your gear, work out what matters to you. You want something that's suitable for the purpose. You want something that's balanced with the rod that it's going on. In terms of what you're looking for, I think the number of ball bearings should be the last thing on your list. You're better off with a few good quality ball bearings in there than 12 or 13 of who knows what the quality's like. Hope this has helped. It's been another video from Pete Upweeks.